No. Did I just push him over as well? Come on. Come on. Come on, you fucker. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Truth. Oh no.
Oh, there you go, it's all happening.
Oh, that's a shame. Just realised I'm on mute. So coming up this month, as you can see, I don't want to overpromise, so I put June through August. So we'll be doing the Within 2 after I get back from download. Final Fantasy 2 I'm going for the Platinum in. Special Edition Pokemon, we're carrying on with that. I feel it a bit ashamed to have started that and not finished it, so that'll be the same with Mario World eventually. Saints Row, I'm going to invest in an Xbox 360 in order to play that, and I'm sure that things will turn up on the 500 greatest video games of all time. So just to let you know, that's going to start next month. So we're doing Ball Blazer and Arcadoid in one stream. We'll likely do Super Meat Boy and Advance Wars 2 in one stream, depending, and Dragon Age Inquisition. And we've also got to finish WWE 2K23. So there is a lot to come. But that's what we're looking like at the minute. Things subject to change, but I'm at download this weekend with the Stinky Goths. So let's carry on with some Pokemon. I'm just going to check and make sure that this is... yeah, okay, we're good. Are we? Okay. So I need to start training up some Psychic Pokemon, apparently. So let's buy some shit first. Bobby Rikishi, welcome in. Let's give you a shouty, actually. It's always nice to give people a shouty for showing up. How are you today? This one goes out to Aaron Mangan.
Screaming bloody murder that it wasn't him. I think he actually believed it himself.
What a dick.
It goes to show, people will up and go mad when they believe their life
Up
is
and goes
over.
mad.
I got another good one for you. This one's a little bit less depressing.
I don't care about your little fucking stories, man.
This other time.
Fucking draft.
But yeah, there we go. I've just literally finished The Walking Dead Series 2, so we'll be carrying on with that soon. And also, we've got a series play. Don't think I've forgotten about Assassin's Creed. So, let's see. What have we got? You're in these houses. Who's this gimp? Hello, hello. I am the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? Yeah, go on then. No. Oh, I'm guessing that's to do with your EVs and shit like that. I hate those horrible rockets. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from the tube. This music sounds like one of those ringtones from an old phone, but not a nice one. Okay, so that's apparently the Pokemon Tower. Well, let's go in there. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that had died. Okay. I am a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. Alright. My Growlithe, why did you die? God, this is a bit of a morbid room. Is he wearing a yarmulke? Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. What the fuck? You are nothing to me. Nothing. Daniel is about to use Magnemite. Will Jack change Pokemon? You bet your fucking tits I will. Oh, why have I used electric? Right, this guy's been mostly useless. Well done, mate. Yeah, take that. Sandshrew, water. No, earth. What am I talking about? Let's get this geezer in. Vine whip the fuck out of him. There we go. Oh, for goodness sake. He's about to use his Eevee. Meh, 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 meh. What, you stinker? I took it easy on you too. Alright, have fun, mate. Self-scope. Okay, so I need an item before I go further. I can't remember where I get that. Okay, if I remember correctly, I could do with a psychic Pokemon, so where's the nearest Poké Center? Well, there we go. I swear I've got one. Go on then. Ba, 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 ba. Right, where am I at the minute? Route 8. So I should be able to get some battles over here and level up that Abra. Bam, 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 bam. I said double slap, not triple slap. Oh, this Pidgeotto shit. You know, they say all Pokemon are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Clefairy Joe and you see that statement is not true. I mean, what is good against Clefairy? I don't even know. Oh, there we go. This should wipe him out. Stop! Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. Don't be so shut up. Oh, this is a gambling dude. Rambling gambling dude. Shit, it's Billy Corgan. Gamba sent out Tyrus. Whoa. Brilliant. Certainly does. Oh, smashed him. Smashed his silly tits in. Gambler missed the big score. Got to be worthwhile seeing what Pokemon we can get in there, isn't it? Before we carry on. Oh. Apparently it's not worth it. It's not just going to be Pidgey, surely. There's got to be something else in here. Dum. Okay. No, but I do need a psychic Pokemon for, I do need a psychic Pokemon to beat beat ghosts, I'm sure. If I remember correctly, I mean, it has been so long. If I get another Pidgey, then I'm just leaving this area. I've got a Drowsy as well. Maybe I'll be better off with that, but... Oh, a Wild Millington. It's pointless, I'm just gonna get Pidgeys in here, fuck it. Who's this idiot? Super nerd? Super nerd? I know some people like that. The defeat quote is actually Elden Ring was the best game of last year, and for very good reason. That's actually from Dark Souls when you first enter Arno Lando. Oh, what have you disabled? How to get burned? I really enjoyed Stray. It was it didn't outstay its welcome. It was a nice, like, sort of short game. Samoa Joe Sanford used disable. Can't believe I managed to send him a message on Xbox and then he complained about it, even though I don't have an Xbox.
Shut up, bitch!
Captain Quijibo, welcome in. We were just talking about that time that I managed to send Joe Sanford a message on Xbox without even having an Xbox account. It was this, it's Rich Harris. Oh, I can't believe, like, he made threats against the Campbell as well. Like, said the Campbell DJ keeps messaging me on Xbox. Making movies, making songs and fighting around the world. No, Elden Ring was the game of the year. And he's only got 550 books on him. Making movies, making songs and fighting around the world. Oh, I've got to see this. Fighting. That one's the best. Hey, Yumi, welcome in. Welcome in. It's always worthwhile giving a shout out. Playing Tomb Raider level editor. Oh, Alien Isolation. Oh man, that game had a few moments where I was jumping. A fair few. There's been some good clips come from it. Okay, so what the hell am I doing? I'm going to go down this way. I'm going to carry on and see what's cracking down here. Alien Isolation, any good? I bought it when it first came out, but never touched it. It's really, really good. Yeah, it's really caught the aesthetic and the. Yeah, it was ahead of its time. I mean, the alien. There's only the one alien, and it's got 6 different brains. Like the AI has got 6 different brains where it will keep looking around for you. It's insta-kill whenever it spots you, unless you've got like sort of a flamethrower. But it's really, really good. It's the only game where I've ever spent a total of 40 minutes hidden underneath one table when I first got the game. It's very, very good, especially if you're a fan of the films. I played it to 100%. Oh dear. Oh dear, Joe Sanford. What a terrible human being he is. Right, so I have to level up this Abra. And then I might do my drowsy afterwards. But yes, Alien Isolation is definitely worth it. If you bought it, if you've been sat on it, then it's definitely worth playing. And it'd be a good one to stream as well. I know you're doing Resident Evil 4 at the minute, but Alien Isolation, watching people jump, or like, it's just so intense sometimes. If you like Outlast, then that's even more reason to play it. Definitely download it. I would watch you stream that all day long. I believe so. I mean, if you've already got it, then you may as well. I played it last year on here to 100%. And the harder the difficulty, the better the thinking of the alien. So it's basically trial and error. If it hears something, if you're running around, then it will come down out the vents and start looking for you. If you shoot or make a sound or get into a fight, then it will come down from the vents and come looking for you. It's just absolutely fantastic. Everything about it. Did I get poisoned? I must have. I like Nidorans, so I like to collect them. Okay. I got Outlast 2 as well, which I bought a few years ago on sale and didn't make it out of the intro. I killed some people for throwing something in their direction. Yes, that's right, you can also set like little traps for other people. I played the first Outlast. I'll be honest, it's not aged all that well, Outlast. But I never got round to playing the second one. When I played it the first time, I absolutely loved it. But, I mean, a stream when someone is playing a horror game, especially a first-person one, especially with, like, jumpy bits and anything else like that, it's so entertaining. So I would watch you play that all day long. And I think it's a great game to start on as well. See, I went back to it fairly recently. I didn't get on with it as much. But I have finished it before, and I remember having a much better time. Maybe I should go back to it at some point. I mean, I'm thinking about doing for Halloween a series of games across a week. Madison is one that's been... So Madison's one that I've been told about. Then there's the Mortuary Assistant, which I've also been told about. Which I've not yet played. But yeah, it makes great viewing as well, especially if you're somebody who jumps at stuff. Like, I mean, I played it. I've got sound effects, which obviously you know about, that you can redeem through the stream, and it's certainly made an interesting experience, especially when it was dead quiet, and then someone just redeemed something you're not expecting it, and you jump out your skin. Yeah. And they're like two lads bumming in the prisons as well, I'm pretty sure.
Hello, Dave.
Mr. Madmothy, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Hadasaken, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay, perfect. So my psychic Pokemon's just evolved. Nice. Happy Pokemon! Never got to play Yellow. Only had Red originally. Squirtle's the best boy. I got Red and Blue on release back when I was in Nipper. And I finished those, and then I downloaded a ROM of this like a year later. And since then, I've not played a Pokemon game. That's a lie. I played Pokemon Stadium and I've played Pokemon Go. You got Pokemon Yellow when you were a kid as well. Yeah, I just didn't play anything since. I've had a little dabble on Pokemon Scarlet recently, though, when I was on a 24-hour stream. Oh, we're bringing some of the Yumi crew in, are we? Thank you very much. So this is my first playthrough since I was around the age of... God, when did this originally come out? When did it come out? I mean, I'm 39 now, so... Yeah, alright. Is Scarlet one of the worst in the series in ages as well? I mean, I quite enjoyed having a little dabble, but I've heard that later on in the game you get some real frame rate issues and stuff like that. So the story of how I got Pokemon Yellow. I was sick at school and had to leave, but your dad bought you a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Yellow with it. Top parenting. That is a good parentage. You managed to find a copy of the original Pokemon Green when you were in Japan. Holy Grail find. I was working at Toys R Us and I saw a copy of Green, and I didn't even realise that Green was a thing. The gameplay is good, like the others. Graphics, bugs, and frames per second wise, it's pretty terrible. I haven't gotten to a part where the frame rate has been awful as of yet. I mean, I'm playing on a Switch OLED, but I've heard when you get to a lot of the open areas, that's when you start to notice it. So, yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. Scarlet or Violet is absolute ass. Oh man, I'm a bit disappointed to hear that, because it's the first one that I've invested in since Pokemon Red and Blue. I don't care about frames or whatever, it's just boring. That's a shame. It's quite boring too. That's being nice. It's pretty much a rinse and repeat. That would explain why I've quite enjoyed the first couple of hours of it, but really it doesn't reinvent the wheel by any stretch, I would imagine. Oh, that is a shame. It's open world, but it's very, very empty. Pokemon Legends Arceus is really good. Okay. My folks bought me Pokemon Red and Blue because it's all that I wanted, but I wasn't going to get it until Christmas, and they had it for the first like 3 or 4 months before it came out. But I knew where they'd stored the Christmas presents, so I may or may not have snuck them out and finished the games before it reached Christmas, and then I had to act like it was the best thing ever, which it was. You know, it was good. I don't know how old I was. When did Pokemon Red or Blue drop? Hang on, I've got to find this out, sorry. Pokemon Red UK release date. Let's have a look. So, June 2000. Little Harris waking up on Christmas to finding a fully completed copy of Pokemon Red. I couldn't believe it. Little Pirate. Yeah, I really wanted to play it. Oh, wait. Yeah, so in Europe, it released June 16th, 2000. So, they would have got it in August. Well, that's what I've got here, anyway. Oh, no. That's Pokemon Yellow. So, it was October 1999. So, what would that have made me? 14 or 15? Maybe 14. But it's like everyone had like paper rounds except for me at that point, so they were able to get it and trade in school. I didn't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out when there's a new trend. Last time I had major hype for a Pokemon game are the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. If any, the best open world of the series, Sword and Shield. And then before that, the last one you enjoyed was Platinum on DS. But of course, takes a year or two to get to Western countries. That's absolutely right, yeah. Me and my cousin grew up always making sure to get the opposite of each game. I had blue, she had red, then gold and silver, ruby and sapphire. Yes! I know a lot of people that sort of did that. Green, red and blue came out, and the anime came out, and reworked them into yellow. Yes, that's right. Emerald is your favourite of all time. See, I've missed all these. I've heard that Let's Go series is quite good, but I mean, the reason that I'm playing this, I did a 24-hour stream to raise money for the fiancé of a friend of ours who died, and he really liked Pokemon. They were playing Pokemon Scarlet together, so I thought, well, you know what, I'll buy Pokemon Scarlet, but then play an OG Pokemon as well. And I kind of didn't want to leave this unfinished. It's bringing back memories, so I've enjoyed playing it through. I mean, granted, it's not the most exciting thing to watch on a stream sometimes. But yeah. Fire Red and Leaf Green remakes. So is that basically what they are? They're remakes of the OG Pokemons. Soul Silver is your GOAT. Greatest of all time. Emerald is awesome. See, I've missed all these. Maybe I should go back and play them at some point. Let's Go. So much to invest in. Last wants to fight. Of course he does. Okay, I'm almost at the point where Kadabra can hold his own. Oh, right. Has it got some compatibility with Pokemon Go? Or does it just use the same sort of catching system? Maybe this should be the next series play. As soon as I finish Assassin's Creed. Oh, can you? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's really cool, actually. I think you can get specific Pokemon for Let's Go that way as well. Oh, okay. I mean, that's really cool, the way that they've got integration for both. I mean, we first saw that with Pokemon Stadium. And I remember that being wild. My brother bought Pokemon Stadium. And you could get your Pokemon that you caught within red, blue, yellow or green. And then upload them into Pokemon Stadium. I don't think Pokemon... Did Pokemon Green get a UK release? Linking up your Game Boy to Stadium or Coliseum to see them in full... yes, absolutely. Absolutely, that's something that I do vividly remember. They got Pokemon Stadium for Switch, but you can't have your own Pokemon. They should have thought that one out better. It never was in the UK. Yeah, I think it was just... Pokemon Green was just Japan, I believe. Yeah, because the originals were released in February 1996. Pokemon Red and Green. No wonder it was Gold Dust. I have actually seen Pokemon Stadium on the Switch, and I did wonder if they were going to release Pokemon Red or Blue on the Switch, on the online library. just so they could do that, but yeah, exactly. I mean, I do hope it happens sometime in the future, and with titles such as GoldenEye, although the control system is absolute ass if you don't have the N64 pad, I'm sort of hoping that they add some more AAA titles for the GBA and the Game Boy Color. Harris plays new Pokemon Snap this week, but instead of Pokemon he's taking pictures of drunk crackheads at download. Yeah, that's right, I am off to a festival this week, so kind of looking forward to that. I'm going to do the big pre-festival shop this evening, and then pack, which I should have really done before now, but you know, last minute washing and stuff. What's in this house? The department store in Celadon has a great selection. That's. Thank you for telling me. Okay, so that's a path from Celadon to. Probably Clutch. Crackheads at Pokemon 2. You get Execute. Hehe. Probably Clutch, Carcass, Metallica, Alexis on Fire. There's a fair few I want to see, to be honest. Toto headlining. I've actually seen Toto live before. They weren't terrible. Like, if you want to experience Ruby or Sapphire or Pearl or Diamond, best to go with the final game of the bunch, which is Emerald and Platinum. They have a mixture of both games. Oh, okay, so is it the same, like, sort of core game? Like the same sort of story and the same map? Is that Kanto, am I right? Or was that Pokemon Black or White? Same game, just improved. Okay. I mean, I definitely want to. This is what I love about being able to stream stuff. I mean, I like playing up to the minute games, but I also like doing a bit of retro. So, yeah, core game is the same, but you get a lot more content and a story extension. Okay, alright. And a mix of both Ruby and Sapphire too. Okay, right, got you. I'll have to jot some of this down somewhere. Go with Pokemon Crystal 2 while we're at it. An entire new location for one. Once you're done with gyms and the Elite Four, Battle Frontier, it's amazing. Okay. Alright, I'm on board. Drats came up short. Yeah, take that, Billy Corgan. Oh, wait, that's the... area that I couldn't go to before, I think. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty though. Oh wait there, the road's closed. Right, okay, so... What's this lad want? Not you. This guy, he looks like Spock. You look good at Pokemon, but how's your Ken? Pokemon Crystal is special. Gold and Silver too. You can do that entire game and also visit and do the entire region of Kanto too. Oh wow, okay, so it includes all the previous game maps and things like that. Oh, that's really cool. I'm kind of hoping that I don't level up too much further, because I think once we're over level 30, once you've got the... You need to be a Johto World Champ to visit. Okay. Oh, I get you. Yeah, but still, that's really, really cool. The final battle is solid. I mean, this is all stuff that I feel I've missed. And my gaming backlog's pretty big as it is. I've been threatening to play Breath of the Wild on here for about 3 months now. Great memories. Yeah, I mean, I just love video games in general. In fact, on here, what I'm going to start doing from July is play the top 500 video games of all time, as voted by Polygon. So, really, really looking forward to that. And there's definitely some retro games from my youth in there, as well as some which I really, really should have played through the years. But yeah, I feel I've missed out with Pokemon. Well, after this one, obviously. Better see Wonderboy in the library. I think it is. I mean, just going through the list here. Let me read out the first 50 games. Let's see. There's a wild mixture of games actually. So let's see. What have we got? Ball Blazer, Arkanoid, Advance Wars 2, Dadass. Super Meat Boy, F-Zero, Wipeout, Bully, Catherine, Metroid 2, Alone in the Dark, Spider-Man 2, Space Channel 5, looking forward to that one. Wonderboy is the guy who throws hammers and can use a skateboard. I believe so, yeah. Cave Story, Ori and the Blind Forest, Fable 2, Star Fox 64, Company of Heroes, Arkham City, Gary's Mod, Quap, Splatoon, Marble Madness, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, Gravity Rush, Borderlands, Monument Valley, Firewatch, Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin for the Mega Drive, brilliant, Time Splitters 2, Ninja Gaiden, Peggle, Earth Defense Force 2017, Depression Quest, Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay, Donkey Kong Jr., Zelda 2, Adventures of Link, there's Picross 3D, Paper Mario, Plants vs. Zombies, The Witcher 2, Professor Layton and the Unwound Future, Final Fantasy X, Bioshock 2. There's absolutely loads of games in here. I'm not sure why Kim Kardashian Hollywood is on here, but you know, we'll go with that. I wonder what that's about. Should be a funny stream. Parappa the Rapper, God of War 2, Metal Gear Peace Walker. I'm looking forward to playing that again. But there's a lot of games on here which I'm kind of looking forward to playing for the first time. But yeah, Peggle. Cave Story Plus on Steam has some amazing music. God of War goated. Shafay, welcome in. Arkham City is sick. Yeah, Arkham City's good. Definitely good. Star Wars TIE Fighter. Dune 2. Phantasy Star Online. Jesus, the Oregon Trail. There's a retro game. Yeah, so there is a lot. There is a lot, and that's before we get to the top 100, which is insane. So I'm looking forward to going through all of these. I want to replay Asylum. I think they've got a collection of all three now, which are fantastic. But there's a lot of games on there which I have not yet played. So I'm really looking forward to for that. If only to play a bit of. Play through some video game history. Is this a fucking loading screen? It's not. Apparently you can go through here hitting the A button and then find a bunch of items. I seem to remember that. So it's an underground it's an underground tunnel that links a couple of routes. Do you need an item finder or something else like that? I'm just doing circuits around it now. Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. They've been lying to me, man. Maybe I really fucking love corridors. Getting that step count in. This is some mad cardio. Maybe, but I don't recall it being on the OG. Maybe Fire Red. I mean, we'll soon find out. Okay, well that answers that question. Lad's just casually riding his bicycle around in the subway and up the stairs. What a legend! This guy looks like your geezer from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Have I been to Celadon yet? Oh, I don't think I have. Maybe we'll catch something other than Pidgeys here. If only steps converted to in real life ones off games and instant calories burned. Yeah, I mean, I could get behind that. I mean, I certainly got some button bashing exercise in there by just tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping. It's just going to be Pidgeys again here. Pidgey, God tier. I've already got one of these. I'm sure I have. Let's confuse it. I've either got one of these or I've got a Clefairy, and I'm pretty sure I've got one of these. Oh, let's catch one anyway. The harder you press the button, the more effective it becomes. Is that a thing? Is that a thing, or is that like that? It makes no difference. Of course it doesn't. Jesus, they didn't have reactive buttons on the Game Boy. I'd like to imagine that it is true. Oh yeah, I've definitely not been here yet. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. If I had a bike, I would go to Cycling Road. I still do it now. Pokeflute awakens Pokemon with a sound that only they can hear. Alright, so that's used for the Snorlax, isn't it? Like a myth on Pokemon, if you hold the A and B button while holding a Pokeball, it makes it twice as effective. I do remember something like that. Right, I'm just going to save here. I'm going to go for a quick break. I'm not going to be gone too long. I appreciate I'm only like an hour into the stream, but I just want to make sure these clothes are dried so I can pack them for the festival tomorrow. But I will be back within 5 minutes, I promise you. If that. But just bear with me.
Andre the Giant, we hardly knew you. And Chef Howard, today we mourn a stooge.
Shut the fuck up, Merlin, you daft cunt. Shut the fuck up.
Go on then.
Hello, Dante Fires, just through that. Oh, you're gonna have a good time.
Well, there's no need for that.
Harris, why can't we clip on your channel? You should be able to clip on my channel. Can anyone else clip?
He's already dead.
I mean, look at that. I started my Leon playthrough over yesterday since I screwed myself and finished myself in 5 hours. That is very good. Oh my god, like he's like a doorstop. What are you doing? Is he twerking? What you gonna do with all that junk? Boing. Boing. He's proper cool. What is going on here? I think I'm supposed to go that way. Welcome to Badly Designed Minigames with Squaresoft. Mother... Not now, not now. I'm sorry, Cat, not now. I'm speedrunning.
GTA Farming Simulator. Look at him. This should be a rap video, this should. Making my way downtown, driving a tractor.
Okay, let's carry on. Right then. Did I heal my Pokemon? I can't remember if I did or not. I think I did. Yes, I did. Okay, what's to do around here then? Oh, okay. This is a big place. What we got in here? I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Okay. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. Alright. Well, thank you for the information. Okay, so that's... okay. Right. All the way back to the Pokemon Center then. I wonder what that is. No, I didn't want to do that. Have I got any... Have I got two Clefairies or... Wait, if you can only have 12 boxes, how many hang on, no, I'm trying to do quick maths here. How many Pokemon can you get in a box? Can you get 20 in a box? So you can get a maximum of 240 Pokemon. Or is it 15 per box? I'm confused. Why am I confused? I can maths. Oh, I think you can evolve them to, there's something in the names, isn't there? I remember Jolteon being quite good. Oh, what was the name of the... Nicknames for Eevee evolutions. Sparky, there we go. Or is that only in Pokemon Go? I think it's only Pokemon Go and I'm getting the games confused. Oh well. At least I know what I'm doing with that one. Oh, do you do it with stones on Pokemon Yellow? Let's deposit a Pokemon for now. Pidgeotto has not been doing us any favours. What is Celadon City anyway? Oh well. I had a major haul today. Okay, good for you. The coin case is required. I sure do fancy that Porygon, but it's hard to win at slots. What we got here? Oh! He's guarding a poster. Nice. Dang. Hey, a switch behind the poster, let's push it. Oh, okay. Go on then. Well, where do I get coin case from? I want to go and get that Eevee out anyway. This is my trusted pal Poliwrath. I may as well heal while I'm in here. We should go into the front of that big building there that we're at. Which is there. Okay. Right, I'm just going to study this city from the top right up. And I need to go into Rocket Headquarters, don't I? Okay, what's that? Celadon Mansion. My dear Pokemon keep me company. Meowth even brings money home. Oh, you have an adorable Pikachu with you. You look like a fantastic duo. You're making me jealous. It's a sculpture of Diglett. Okay. Okay. There's like nothing really in here, is there? I wrote the story. Isn't Erica cute? I like Misty a lot. Oh, and Sabrina, I like her. I'm the graphic artist. I drew you. Oh, is this the team that designed you? Oh, I'm not going to be able to finish the... I'm not going to be able to finish the Pokedex anyway because I can't trade. I don't think there was anything else out here, was there? Okay, so this was a large waste of time. Okay. Oh. It's a SNES. Who doesn't love a SNES? Okay, what else can we get in here? Okay, so item Thunderstone. Oh, here we go. Yes, there we go, Jolteon. And if I remember right, Jolteon's super fast. I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. Okay. Oh, I should be able to get past the guards with that, if I remember. I'm gonna come back here at some point. Okay, let's get out of here. What is this? Is this like a... I'm trying to think what type of Pokemon I've not yet fought at a gym. I'm sure there's got to be a gym here. I'm certain there's got to be a gym. I can deposit some items, I think. Oh, I'm going to need another water for all those guards, aren't I? God damn it. I wish there was a sort button, I really do. I mean, I would imagine as it's green here, then it's definitely going to be a gym. And it's going to be grass Pokemon. get different things depending on what we... That answers the question. Well, why didn't I take the lift? Oh, there's the gym. I blew all at the slots. What are you staring at? Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, it's a hotel. Now, how do I get to the gym? How'd you get there? Do I have to... Do I have to go around? Really? Okay. I'm just really cautious of my Pokemon going over level 30 if I can't control them. Because that's really going to put a damper on things. Here we go. Hey, you're not allowed in here. Well, we'll see about that. How to get burned? How to get burned? Oh. Oh God, not this. How's it carrying on? Oh, this is absolute nonsense. No, don't use rage. Yeah, it's not looking good. I think back to the poker centre before I go any further into this fucking gym. I knew it was going to do that. Fuck off! Honestly. Really? Again? Come on. There we go, dead. Asshole. I didn't want to change to Yes. Let's deposit water for now, and then withdraw drowsy. And then we'll try healing them up, because the psychic Pokemon are going to do as well. What does Drowsy evolve into? This little cunt. No, I'm not going through this again. Why are you able to use two moves in a fucking row? What the fuck is this fucking nonsense? Fuck off! You prick! It's... What?! Really? What the shit? Oh my god! Get wiped out by a fucking bellsprout, of all things. Oh my god! Pound! And it just jumps in! Take that, you prick! The joys of rap and poison. Oh my god! Yeah, no, you didn't use rap, you little knob. There we go. Oh, hell no. Look at its stupid little face. Back to the bloody poker centre then. Oh my god. Is there a shortcut? No, I've gone the wrong way. Okay, what have we got? Ugh. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We heal your Pokemon back to perfect health. Good. I swear to God, I'm going to burn this gym down. I'm going to burn it all the way down. Even if your Pokemon are fainted. Yep, quite. Classic Nintendo. You're not allowed death in Nintendo games. Death should not be approached as a subject. Okay, we got it this time. Oh look, they're all waiting for me. Look at them. I'll fight this one first. Aren't you the peeping Tom? No, mate. I just want to burn your Pokemon alive. Oh, well, unless it's about Cubone's mum. Yeah, quite. And all the ghost Pokemon that they mentioned. Right, this guy's not going to wrap me. Of course, I'm not taking on a level 24 Bulbasaur with that. No. Let's confuse the hell out of it. Right, there we go. Now, Drowsy should go up a level, I think. Quite easily. Okay, I stand corrected, said the man in the orthopedic shoes. Let's not use drowsy here. Yep. You can't fight grass. I've tried. I was mowing my lawn earlier on today, actually. I could cut it instead, yes, quite. I do have cut. I mean, you need it at this point in the game. You better not underestimate girl power. I wasn't going to. Cool trainer. Have they intentionally made her look like fucking Ginger Spice? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You go away. Because they are cool. Oi! Oi, no! No! Oh, they've started busting out the hyper potions now, have they? Is that how it is? Cool trainer. God, that's just greedy. I think there's another trip to the poker centre in my future. I just can't approach this gym leader without having defeated her little minions. You are getting burned. You are getting burned. Yeah, thanks for coming. Oh, beaten. Yeah, you were. You next. This is probably asking for trouble. Don't bring any bugs or fire Pokemon in here. I should have bought my Butterfree. Oh, here we go. Well, it's still less annoying than Rap. It was less annoying than Rap. I don't think my eyes could roll further back if they wanted to. Why have you not woken up? I mean, everyone that I put to sleep wakes up within like a turn. We just gonna stay asleep now? Drowsy, living up to your name, wake the fuck up. Come on. Really? Still? Man needs an alarm clock. If that absorb wipes me out, I'm not going to be best impressed. No. Come on, come on, come on. Hurt yourself. No. 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 Oh, I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Oh, you. Oh, me indeed. Well. He almost made it. But sadly, he has fainted. Why have I come up the wrong way again? Ivysaur's not going to do us any favours in there. Butterfree, however. Okay, let's try and do this without having to leave. I actually didn't try and cut that tree down with a bicycle. Back, just put an Iceland shop done. Just got an Iceland shop done and put away. Nicely done. I am falling victim to the old rap and poison combo and forgot how frustrating it is and may have shouted a couple of times. But good to see you back. I do appreciate you guys joining me for my rage-induced Pokemon stream. How you doing, Mr. Medmothy? Lovely to see you. Blaster Bastards with your Charmeleon. I'd like to, but I want to level up some of my Psychic Pokemon. My hobby is Pokemon training. Funnily enough, I was wondering what you were doing in a gym. Oh, hello. My hobby is smashing eggs. Let's just quick attack the hell out of it. God, that's not really effective either. What is Execute weak against? Oh, well. Thank you. Fire, because you fry eggs. Thank you, chat. Grass type, more like idiot type. Because I thought Psychic was good at grass. Well, hello, lovely weather, isn't it? It's so pleasant. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome, my name is Erica. I am the leader of Celadon Gym. I teach the art of flower arranging. My Pokemon are of the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry, I had no idea that you wished to challenge me. Very well, but I shall not lose. Tangela. Just cut the clap. Don't be doing this. Don't be doing this to me. Oh. This is singly the worst attack. Well, no, I think Ember did better than Cut. Oh, go away! Oh, you are in trouble now. Hell no. Stop spitting acid at me. That is not very nice. Yeah, how do you like it when I use a super potion? Yeah. Well, it doesn't bother you much. Okay. What? Well, it was my turn! Right, you foreskin-looking bastard, come here!
Dummy, yeah. Yeah.
Speed is slightly slower.
Yeah. Yeah. Dummy, yeah. Yeah.
Oh no, Butt-Free's going to win this with 2 HP. Oh, he's got acid now as well. No, I'm done. Look at that. Completely wiped out. Can I use a revive in battle? I don't think I can. Can I? Oh, you're in trouble now. Its speed is ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. That's not going to be very effective, but... oh. Fat Dog Gloom. Oh, you are seeing some Ember action. There we go. Jim down, I think, unless she's got a 4th Pokemon, which I really hope she doesn't. Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. I must confer you the Rainbow Badge. The Rainbow Badge will make Pokemon up to level 50 obey. It also allows Pokemon to use strength in and out of battle. Please also take this with you. Got the Pride Month badge. Right, so I'm going to do the Team Rocket thing now, I think. Because I think that's, if I remember correctly, that's where I get the self scope from. That said, I think I'm gonna call it purely because I've got to get dinner ready and get some packing done. But I will be back with Final Fantasy 2 a little bit later on. I'm starting that on a platinum run. So let's see who is online, guys. Thank you very much for joining me. Honestly, let's see. Let's raid someone who we've not raided before. Let's go and see if anyone else is playing. I want to see. I want to see one of these other Pokemon games that we're talking about. Oh, Sweat Dog with a sub. Wasted money, no FIFA. Thank you very much for the sub, my friend. Honestly, what was the Pokemon that you said I should be looking at? Is it Emerald? I appreciate you, my friend. Is it Emerald that people were saying I should look at? I can't remember. Let's go and see Is Your Boy Skinny? Whoever that is. They might be entertaining. Okay, Sweat Dog will have a quick shouty for you. But yeah, I'm literally just wrapping up. I hope your Diablo stream today went well. Let's get one of your clips before we disappear. Thank you guys for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Oh, it ain't until 7 tonight. No, I haven't. I just haven't been paying attention to Twitter, things that I'm tagged in. Thank you, Yumi. Wonderful to see you as well. Thank you for bringing some of your community over. Let's have another one for Yumi as well. And also Bobby Rikishi. Why not? Shout outs all around.
How you going? Oh.
Oh, she's gone.